Hello there guys, Houdini here and welcome to a new series that I'm making that is called Blast from the Past. Basically it is me telling you about games I used to play in my younger days, not too long ago, and where better to start really than a game called Road Rash. As you can see, it's a nice lovely bike game. Pretty straightforward. Anyway, let's start off when it first came out in the early 90s. Sorry, on the Mega Drive. At the time, it was really fun to play. As you can see, you can. It's just a straightforward driving game. Just going from last to first. Tracks are pretty well straightforward. I love the idea of knocking them off the bikes and that as well. You do get in the first game. These are various. Well, there's a couple of weapons you can use. Yeah. Anyway, it did start off on the Mega Drive. The Sega Mega Drive, that is. If any of you guys know what one of them is, if you don't, it's worth actually checking out. Retro wise. Yeah, it's basically it's just a really long stretch of 2-lane road, as you can see. It's set in, what was it, 5 countries. It's mostly it's set in America really. You've got Nevada, you've got the Pacific Coast, you've got Redwood Forest, you've got the Palm Desert and Grass Valley. The first it actually came out in a trilogy. Yeah, as you can see there now, I'm going through the various stages there. But yeah, the first, that was one of the very first games I played on the Mega Drive, and it was an absolute lot of fun. Yeah, it did have a couple of like cheesy lines as well. Yeah, that was basically the gist of it, to be honest. Just getting from last to first, punching them off the bike, gaining what possible weapons you can get. Yeah, it was a hell of a lot of fun. And then we got on to Road Rash 2, which added a fair bit extra. As you can see, there's the same few tracks. But you also have the added option of a bike shop as well, which we'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, it's pretty much American tracks mostly again, where you've got Arizona, you've got Alaska as well even. But it's the same style, a stretch of 2-lane track. And yeah, you've got the bike shop, which now when you win a race you get cash depending on where you come. And you can spend it on a new bike, which makes it a little bit faster depending on the category. And as you can see there is ultra light, nitro class, and super bikes, which is super fast. The game did add a couple of extra weapons in that as well. I think there's like a crowbar, there's a chain, I think. There's like a club. But it had the same style of play. Just a 2-lane long stretch of road, getting from last to first. The sound effects were a little bit better in this one as well. And I thought, to my own understanding, the AI was better as well. The bikes actually kind of caught up with you if you were hitting them. As you can see, they would catch back up to you to try and take over again, which was pretty cool. And last but not least, they had Road Rash 3, which was, guys, Road Rash 3 was absolutely amazing. Definitely the best out of the 3 of them, because it did add, along with the bike shop again, winning cash to get bikes. It also gives the addition of, just going through the bikes there, I'll just show you the different bikes. That had the addition of upgrades. which you could put on any bike that you've got currently, and that would make you faster. Obviously, the tread on the tyre is a bit better, and the tracks were more international. So you had the best thing about this one was that it's leather 2-lane stretch. The graphics are much better, as you can see. Sound effects much better. It was quite a bit harder than the previous two. But yeah, with this one as well, you've got a UK track, which the best thing about it was it had the traffic as well, so that the cars were on the other side of the road compared to the other tracks, which made you think a little bit more. It added a lot of like obstacles as well, like animals, and there's also ramps and that on here as well. Yeah, there you go, I'm off. It is a lot harder than the previous two. To knock the pole over there. Yeah, there's a lot more obstacles. You've got like ramps and that as well, which if you can hit them right, you go up flying, which makes it a bit more entertaining. There we go, just past one there. Yeah, as I said, there's animals and that as well, which hopefully you don't hit. But yeah, guys, this is the first episode of a series I'm going to make. I think the next one I might possibly make is either the Strike series or Streets of Rage, because they were another set of great games I loved playing in those days. But there you go, guys. Please leave me feedback. Would love to hear what you think of these games. Hopefully it's give you a little bit of insight to what the games were like a few years ago. And I will catch you in the next episode, guys. I'm flying away now.